Yeah, good afternoon, good afternoon. It is 3:30 on a Friday afternoon. I'm first warning meteorologist Eric Burris. It is a hot day. Look outside. It's a little hazy, a little smoky. We've had some controlled burn, kind of smoldering. It's just hot. That looks to me like an early summer's day, like right before the rainy season starts to kick in. We're not, certainly. We're still technically in astrological winter, though we are in meteorological spring. But it is a hot day. So let's get right outside to look at the numbers across Central Florida. We'll go to other tower cams in a second. Look at that. Okay, it's 89 degrees in Orlando right now. It's 89 in Melbourne, 87 degrees in Daytona Beach, 87 degrees in Leesburg, 88 for us in the Villages. And these temperatures, in some cases, are not even as high as they have been. Melbourne, for example, you're at 89 degrees right now. Let's look at the numbers. High temperatures so far. Melbourne, you've hit 91 and a half almost. So just looking at the board, we've done some records. Orlando in the ballpark. Sanford, with rounding, we may be there. Leesburg, there. Daytona Beach, looks like we're about there. Melbourne, 91.4 degrees at Melbourne. It's a hot one. Yeah, high pressure in control. We've got this just southerly wind. It's just getting us. And if I'm honest with you, one of the places that I would personally like to go to is there. And if I'm honest, I'm kind of surprised that I don't see more people out and about. Right? I mean, am I crazy for that? I don't know. For us tonight, we know the southwesterly wind is just warm. That means that overnight temperatures tonight are going to be warm. For tomorrow, cold front is approaching us. It's going to eventually usher, as you can see, some showers to the area, particularly in our northern spots, but the day itself is going to be warm. Here's a look at kind of the rainfall idea for tomorrow. The further north you live, the better opportunity you are going to be to have a few showers, okay? So when we look to the weekend forecast, about a 20% chance of rain both Saturday and Sunday. Saturday's high temperature should be in the ballpark of today. Plenty warm. For Sunday, the temperatures kind of pop down just a little bit of a break. So that is certainly some good news. But for right now, it's hot. We do have red flag advisories posted around Central Florida through 7 o'clock because low humidity, gusty winds. It's just kind of the perfect setup for it. And it's every bit hot. As a matter of fact, take a look. Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi, I've talked to him like 30 times on the phone. He is out with the First Warning Weather Lab. He is over at Bay Hill at Arnie's place for the Arnold Palmer Invitational, covering that tonight. Excuse me, he's texted me. Hold on a second. Does Starlink time out? He's a putz. This man is a putz. So anyway, that's live data off the lab. I don't have to be out there to tell you it's hot out there. Definitely stay hydrated. This is the kind of weather that you could run into some serious heat stroke issues. Particularly because you could tell he has no idea that I'm on Facebook Live right now. It's his first time using Starlink. He's going nuts. Because you're not, it's like, it's not summer. So people are not like prepped for this kind of heat. Pat's there. No, it does. I just timed him. I just texted, no, it does not time out. And his response was, I love this even more. This is so sweet. Yeah, so there's that. Manolfi's, he's a simple man. You give him the weather lab and he's excited. And then the next time you give him Starlink and it's blowing his mind. So anyway, don't tell him it's hot out there. Like he's having his thing. He's having his moment. He's enjoying it. So at any rate, all that to say, it is hot outside. Let's look to our 7-day forecast, my friends, because the heat is there today. The heat is there tomorrow, but then we pop the heat bubble just a little bit. Okay, Sunday into Monday, there's going to be a few showers around. And then we're right back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. One thing I want to show you, and we briefly touched on this morning, but one thing that I want to show you is the extended forecast using the GFS. Let me show you the extended forecast on the GFS. It's a little wild to think. We've been in this heat bubble, but look at what the model is saying ahead, okay? Hot, a little cooler into Wednesday, Thursday of this upcoming week, then hot. Then by about the 14th, 15th, the model is really turning upside down and throwing in high temperatures in the 60s and 70s, morning lows in the 40s and 50s. It's not like it's a mega freeze or anything, but it's worth mentioning because all these people talk to us weather folks, and they're like, are we done with the cold? No. You know, you always end up with like that last little kick of cooler temperatures. You always end up with that last kick of cooler temperatures. So there you go. There's that. Unfortunately for the bikers, though, that is not the case for right now, right? Here's the Bike Week forecast. This is for tomorrow. I did see somebody was talking about it. Somebody was talking about it in the comments here. Somebody was talking about seeing a bunch of motorcycles. Oh, Debbie, lots of motorcycles in New Smyrna Beach. This is why Bike Week is in full force. Yeah, temperatures in the mid 80s there. It'll be warmer inland, but all things are looking good for us, with a little bit of a break in the heat here or there. Chris says, I may have missed it. Did we break the record? There's some records. Yeah, let's get the numbers. There you go. 89.6 in Orlando. So we're awful close. With rounding, we may end up there. Same idea for us in Sanford. Leesburg, but you could see Melbourne obliterated the record. So that's kind of where we're at. All right. So live team coverage on the heat coming up tonight on WESH 2 News starting at 4. Chief Meteorologist Tony Manolfi enjoying that weather lab. He never gets out to play. Let's give him his moment, right? And then, of course, meteorologist Cam Tran holding down the fort in the studio. I will tell you, it's hot outside. I washed the car and was like, done. So, yeah, it's hot outside. Chris says, tell him about your dad. Dad had a procedure the other day. He's doing great. I was there just a little bit ago. So, yeah, all is good in the world. All right? All right, listen, be the sunshine in someone else's day, would ya? I'll see you guys and gals later. And as Dad continues to recuperate, I got to try and get him on Coffee Talk. All right, I'll see you guys and gals tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. on WESH 2 News Sunrise, 8 a.m. for Coffee Talk. We'll be talking about the heat. Big surprise. Enjoy.